Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Future of Finance Symposium. This is a very important topic to us and the CFA Institute. Never before in the history of the financial services industry has there been such a lack of faith in the financial services industry, in my opinion, nor has there been such an opportunity to restore that faith and confidence.
The Amsterdam Institute of Finance and the CFA Society have brought together a very distinguished panel this afternoon and then two speakers over dinner. And so I want to dive right in so that we can get going. George Muller is first up for us.
So I think it's very important to bring ethics and the ability to think of what is good behavior, what is bad behavior, back into to the mainstream business. We have to move away from totally rule domination. If you have too many rules, and if we all want to absorb those rules, we simply become moral robots. Morality and ethical thinking and making judgments on dilemmas, because that's what it is, needs to be brought back into the financial education and in the financial world.
We actually need work to restore trust in this industry. One of the key dimensions of the Future Finance Initiative is to put forward the idea that this is an ecosystem.
This is my advice to you. You give them bonuses, but they have to put the bonus in a pool that contains products they sell to clients. My total wealth is invested in my fund. So if I make bad decisions, I get taken to the cleaners. Business ethics should be about respecting implicit contracts, not because you're going to go to heaven, but because it increases firm value, because it allows you to compete in the world. When you say the future of finance, well, there is no future of finance if you can't compete. If you cannot be competitive, that's it.
I think if there's one thing we should be way better in within the industry and across the industry is communication. We have an obligation to educate people in terms of their financial decisions and in terms of what they do. And we should communicate to explain better what this sector stands for and what the added value is.
We have all these stories every day almost in the newspapers talking about people with ethical issues. Those guys must be weirdos. What were they thinking? Who taught them finance? What was going on there? An ethical judgment or an ethical action is not really reason-based in most situations. Many situations it's completely gut feeling.
Our last speaker for this evening, Jaap Winter.
One of the key questions I have been thinking about from a corporate governance perspective, if we get it right in the corporate governance field, will that be enough to regain trust for the financial industry? What is needed is a sense of responsibility that goes back to yourself personally. What is my role in all of this?